Salute, salute, salute. Supposed to play my intro. If y'all in the building, tap in, tap in. I'm gonna go back and play this intro if I can. Let me see. So salute to everybody in the building. I see Icy in here. How you doing, Icy? How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you. She says this stream is recommended for people who use vertical portrait mode, want to see it in horizontal landscape mode. Check out the live tab. I see Kamal in the building. He's in vertical. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? So I do drink. I do drink. So I'll just taking a quick drink, man. I don't know. I did something with the setup here. I wanted to play that intro. What up, man? Nah, what up, Q? How you doing, man? I just gotta come with I just gotta stick to my schedule, man. The weeks that I'm not on call, I do Wednesdays and Fridays. So I just gotta stick to that, man. Horizontal Squad is in the building. So what's going on with y'all, man? It's good to see y'all in here, man. It's Barbershop Talk tonight. So the floor is y'all's. If y'all, whatever y'all want to talk about, we could kick it. We could talk about anything, man. This is our space. This is our space. We talk about whatever we want. Y'all want to talk about politics, religion, whatever, man. Said he tried. He tried. Yeah. I don't like it either, man. I don't like it on the phone like that, but it is what it is, man. We in the building. It's good to see everybody here, man. I popped into I thought Cal was gonna go longer, so I pushed my thing back, man. I always got out of respect from him. Mr. Tate is in the building. Salute. How you doing? It's good to see you in here, man. It's good to see you in here, man. What? Oh shit. The baby is here. Oh, salute, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the crew. Lifelong crew, man. Fathers, man. Ain't nothing like it. Did you cry? I mean, you said we was gonna cry, man. It's nothing like it though, man. I'm telling you, man, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. The most beautiful thing in the world. Let's talk some music. Yeah, congratulations, man. Let me turn this notifications down. Like I said, I cried, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. It's nothing like that. It's the greatest feeling in the world, man. It's the greatest responsibility in the world, but it's one that we embrace with all our hearts, man. We love doing it. The ones that do it right. And I want y'all to hear that song, man. He said, Ray said, let's talk music. What up, man? What you want to talk about? So I sent Ray the country song. He liked it. I mean, I think it's all right. I'm not big on that, man. I'm not big on that, man. The country, but I do like the song, man. Yeah, everybody saying congrats to Q, man. Yeah, he says thanks, man. No matter what, Q, you know we got you over here, man. So what I miss in Cal Stream, because I was in and out. Spent all this time trying to get this intro right, and then I forgot to put it to set to play automatically. But with me, man, it's always a roller coaster in life. Life is up and down, man. My grandson is sick, so just gotta take care of him. He was sick. He got like 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if y'all ever had kids that had this like 2 weeks ago, and I can share this information because it ain't not crazy. 2 weeks ago, he got hand, foot, and mouth disease. None of my kids ever got that, but that shit is crazy. If y'all ever heard of that, you ever had a kid have that, it's crazy, bro. hand, foot, and mouth, and it went through like his whole daycare. So everybody, all the kids was getting it, man. He says, "Good Friday evening to all in the chat. What up, Blizz? What up, Juice? It's getting cold up there where you at, right? I think it has snowed twice already here for this early in the season. That's not normal." He said he loved that one, man. Yeah, I was in and out, so I seen it when it was like glitching. Then the first one ended early. Crazy, man. Blizzard. What up, Ryan? It's good to see you in here, man. Juice saying what up to Kamal. Ray says, talk about some of your favorite artists across genres. My personal favorite artist of all time is Otis Redding. Let me know y'all's. He died way too young. I think he died at 26 years old, man. And if y'all don't know who that is, man, go look Otis Redding up, man. Listen to his music and then think that like he was like 20 years old, 21, 20, like he wasn't even out that long. He was so young, but singing with so much soul, man, so much passion, bro. Like it's ridiculous. He put out a lot of music, but he died in a plane crash. I think he was 26 years old, man. But Otis Redding is my favorite artist, singer, like personal favorite of all time, man. He said his daughter had the hand, foot, and mouth twice. I never heard of it. I don't think is that like a new disease? I never heard of it before. But it's crazy. Like it's almost like when we used to get the chicken pox. It looked kind of like that, but it's just like everywhere. Yeah, Kamal is saying back to Juice, man. But I'm gonna drop the link, man. If y'all want to come up, man, y'all want to talk, like I said, we could talk about anything, man. Oh shit, 60 degrees. Damn. I don't know. Ray, what was the high today here, man? Like 40, probably. Winter's here. Winter's here. More ways than one. So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all like this double streaming thing? What y'all think about that, man? Because I like it. I like it. It's more exposure. If you're thinking about streaming, it exposes you to people who only like watch the verticals. So like I said, if you're thinking about streaming, man, and you got oh shit. Hold on, here we go. Kamal says one of my channel stats and tells a fun fact about Otis right now. All right. Yo, type mine in the chat. MINE. Type mine in the chat, man. If you got a channel, type mine in the chat. Ray, Kamal, any of y'all, Juice, Ryan, especially Q, drop mine in the chat, man. We got to start linking up, man. We got to start supporting each other. And once again, I want to say shout out to What Time Is It Travels, man. Salute, man. I can't wait for him to do his next live stream, man. Can't wait for Q to start back making videos, vlogging, you know. Otis Redding, is that the guy I can listen to Pain in My Heart album? Yes, that's him. That's him, bro. Real music, man. Real music, man. For the longest time, like I said, the thing with hip hop, I love hip hop. I'm always gonna love hip hop. I just can't. I was just talking to my brother, and I was saying I can't rap no more, man. I can't do it. I could write it, but my heart ain't in it. And it feels like other genres of music, you know, they can say whatever they want to say, bro. And that's what I want to do, man. I just want to say whatever I want to say without worrying about a stigma or how it's going to be perceived or you soft or this and that. Like, you got to keep this front up. Not all, but for the majority, man. And we know like a lot of the rappers, man, some of them got like college degrees and they out here rapping about robbing people and sticking people up and selling drugs and stuff. So, sad that this is what, that great, great genre of music, but there's still some good ones out there, you know. But for me, I just can't I can't write. I can't. My heart's not in it no more to write that shit. So hearing any of my songs now, they're more like even even a hip hop type of songs. It's just me like trying to sing on it. But we got a lot in the works in the background. Ray, we gotta get up too, man. Really get this thing rolling, man. Some good music is gonna come out of this. Some good music with real artists. Not AI. Some real artists. The link is in there. Anybody want to come up, man? Michael Jackson. I love MJ, man. I love Michael. But he ain't up there, bro. He respect where respect is due. Great artist. One of the greatest of all time. But for me, it's Otis Redding. It's always gonna be Otis Redding. Juices. I like the old way better. I had to think about which one to click. Vertical is acceptable for shorts, but not streams or regular vlogs. Yeah, I think so too. But you got to put it out there for the people, man. Some people like it, and that's the only way they're gonna watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, Bill Withers, yep, Bill Withers. There's too many. It's too many to name, man. Some like I'm glad my son listens to like a lot of old school stuff now, But I think I stole something that I seen. I gotta start like putting vertical in front of the damn thing. I stole that from Icy. I don't care, and I ain't ashamed to say, I stole it. But I gotta put it in the front. So put in the front of it so people know which one they clicking on. Juice, who your favorite musical artist of all time, man? Whatever genre. Let me know. Put it in the chat, man. Who's your favorite artist of all time? Ray said MJ. I said Otis Redding. Frank Tate, Mr. Tate, if you still in here, man. He said MJ too. All right. All around, yeah. All around performer, but man. I mean, I ain't gonna debate y'all. Prince is up there. I got Prince. Me personally now, I got Prince over MJ. This is what it is, man. I love Prince, man. I don't care. He almost lost me though when he came out on the stage with the cheeks out. I forgot when that was, but he almost lost me then, man. And I think I was in my teens then. That was a long time ago, man. He came out with the cheeks just showing. Like, nah. So Q, man. I mean, I'm curious how it works over there, Q. Is it any? Well, I don't know. You haven't had a kid in the States, but like, what's the difference with how they care for the mothers over there? How they care for the kid? Do they stay 3 days? I know in the U.S. they don't even stay. Like, when my kids were born, it was like mandatory that the mother and the kid would stay in there for 3 days in the hospital. Now I think they just like you out of there the next day. They had the kid, and then the next day, mother and the baby going home. So a lot has changed, man. I'm just curious how it works over there in the Philippines. Yep. Yeah, them leopard cheeks, man. Good thing he made some great music, man. Because he would have lost me as a fan then. So, yeah, I guess I don't know if Q's still in here or not, but yeah, definitely Bill Withers, man. Like it's too many to name, man. Too many great artists to name, man. And I don't even debate people on who their favorite is, because how it's their opinion. Music is it's just an amazing art. I think I haven't listened to enough Prince to even have an opinion. Although I've listened to every Michael Jackson ever published his variety music. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, but listen to some Prince, man. You don't even got to compare the two. You don't really, because I don't even like the great where we're comparing two different players, two different artists, or all that shit. They're each great in their own in their own you know in their own way. We don't need to compare them. We just need to appreciate them for what they gave us, for what they left us. Because they're both gone now. Michael's gone, Prince is gone, Otis is gone. But they left us with a great gift. We need to appreciate it. But Ray, that song you sent me, man, that shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. You need to upload that, man. You need to upload that song. Just do it, man. Like Cal was saying, I didn't even know like the number one country song is a damn AI. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like that, to be honest. I don't like it. It should be, if it's gonna be something, it should be in its own category, It should be something aside, Like imagine the AI winning a Grammy or something. That's not right. I don't agree with that. I like using AI. I ain't gonna lie. I like using it. We use it for all type of things. We use AI every day in some way, some shape, some form. But I don't agree that it should be like winning awards or the top of the Billboard charts or all that stuff. It should have its own category. Yeah, he says neither do I. Nah. And I use it to make music. Like I write and I use AI to present it to you. And if Ray has uses it and he'll attest, it's not easy. Like I know a lot of people think it's easy. Like you just throw it in there and it comes out. But it's not easy to use it and get it out right. It takes time. If you want to present it in the right way, it takes time. Just like working with a real artist, they're gonna pronounce things the way you don't want them to pronounce, or they're gonna hit a note the wrong way. You got to correct them and go back and do it over and over again. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy. If you just want to put out some cheesy stuff, yeah, it's easy. But if you want something, that's gonna speak and really convey your message the way you want to present it, yeah, it's gonna take time. Juice says Bob Marley. Yep, I agree. Bobby Blue Band. Yep, I agree. Gladys Knight, Al Green, Ronald Isley, KRS One, LL, Too Short, Barry White, Gerald Levert, Shaka Khan, Marvin Gaye. Man, it's never ending, man. It's just so much, man. It's so many great artists. So many. It's too many to name, man. The sad part is that a lot of those names ain't here no more. That's the sad part. If y'all want to collab, or you want to send me a private message, anything, man, you want to reach out to me, here's my email. It's blizzardabroad@gmail.com. Don't be shy, man. I'll answer. I mean, I answer right away if I'm busy. but I'll definitely answer. And I'm trying to figure out a way to get a WhatsApp. I'm trying to figure out a way to get. I want a WhatsApp so I could just put the number up here and anybody could reach out, man. Yep, definitely in the works, man. That's in the work. That's in the works. I'm working on that right now. I sent out a couple already. You know, but humans be humans, bro. So, but I did. That's in the works. That was always the plan, bro. That's why you don't see me really presenting it as some people would. You know, I'm not presenting it trying to. I just use it in my intros, really. And then I made the one video because I love that song so much about the Philippines. But yeah, I'm definitely not trying to monetize it. I'm definitely when I put it out, it's gonna be humans doing it. Only one I don't really care is the one I gave Cal. Whatever he wants to do, like I told him, whatever you want to do with it, it's yours. It ain't mine no more. It's yours. So I'm just waiting for the copyright paper to come in the mail, and I gotta figure out how to get it to him. I'll mail it to him if I had to, so he can have it in his hand. However long it takes, I don't know. But that's definitely the plans. Definitely the plans, not to present AI music. I like using it as a tool. It's good to have a reference track, a demo, you know, and then when you present it to an artist, they know exactly what you're looking for instead of me trying to fucking sing it. In my opinion, R. Kelly has the best voice of all time, though. Really? I think his pen is crazy. His pen is crazy. Yeah. He wrote some of the, you right. You absolutely right. R. Kelly, he's a fucking sexual deviant, in my opinion. If I don't even gotta say allegedly, do I? But can't deny he had a talent. And they say he was like illiterate or some shit. I don't know how true that is. But one of my favorite songs from him is the song called Elsewhere. I don't know if you guys ever heard that. He's a good storyteller when he wrote, though. And he wrote for a lot of different people too. Yeah, he said free cows. Yeah, that song I sent you, I'm getting. Yep, see, exactly. You know, exactly, man. But you know what? And this is the crazy part. AI is not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. Whether you consume it or not, it's not going nowhere. Like I said, I'm not embracing it to that point to where I'm gonna go out and present it at like this is me and I'm gonna put it on streaming platforms or anything like that. I'm not doing that. TJ, what up? TJ in the building. Salute, brother. How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Still entertaining your friend over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He said, yo, just checking in. The homie's still in town, so I'll be an absentee today. With salutations and benedictions to all. Yeah, salute you. Thanks for checking in, man. We know you good over there, man. Free cows. He said, so far, one of the best YouTube intro songs ever created includes lyrics, put some respect on the Blizz name. Yep. And it for me, it's like all the shit that being in that community, you hear all that shit. You hear all of that. So it's kind of like if you know, you know. You don't gotta that song is definitely about Brother Cal. It can't be about nobody else, you know. Agreed. Cal's is still the hit maker. Yeah, he gonna live forever, bro. It don't matter, bro. His contribution to music. He said, Q says, I look at artists differently once I found out that most singers don't write their songs. I lost respect for them. Now I give more credit to the writers, glorify them. Yeah. But it all goes together. For me, it all goes together because I can't sing for shit. And I can't play an instrument. So somebody like Prince, that's why I love Prince, is because he could do it all. They say he could play 26 instruments, but I looked into that a little bit, and it was like some of them, it's like it's the same instrument, bro. It's just shaped different, but you still can't take nothing away from that man, bro. He wrote, he played his songs, he produced his shit, he sung. Like that's talent. That's talent. But it all, like, yeah, most singers don't they don't write. Ray says, laugh my ass, so definitely not. Allegedly, remember that interview where he said, I didn't know how to hard type people. I don't think I watched that interview. But yo, Michael Alexander's in the building. Salute. Salute, brother. Good to see you in here, man. Yeah. Q says Chris Brown ain't the GOAT because he doesn't write jack shit. Oh, I didn't know he don't write nothing. Damn. Prince's versatility. Yes. Yes. Singers ain't nothing but performers. Yeah. But they get the glory because they're out there doing it. But honestly, the writers get a good chunk of change, man, in the background. You know, the writers get a good chunk of change in the background, man. But yeah, who else is a good writer, man? Because like they're not Babyface. Babyface was an amazing writer too. I don't know if he played an instrument, but Babyface wrote for a lot of different people too. Yep, definitely, man. Yep, absolutely. Babyface, man, but yo. I don't know. Like, yeah, salute. Michael Alexander, how's retirement? He's just starting out, man. So, yep. Uh Ray says, nah, Chris Brown puts 40 songs on an album that nigga he be writing LML. And he wrote mad songs for other. Really? I don't know if he wrote or not. I like Chris Brown though. But I don't know if he writes. He doesn't write. Big Bro's in the building. Neo is a great writer. Salute, bro. Yes, he is. Neo's a great writer, man. Juice says, sorry. It's hard for me to separate R. Kelly, the disgraceful human being, from R. Kelly, the musical genius. I don't judge too much, but he is sick. A musical genius, but sick. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yep. Eric Bellinger. Yep. That's what's up, man. He writes most of Chris Brown's songs. Yeah. All right. I think we focus on writing credits too much. Artists like to be in studios with people, but don't mean they don't write. Yeah. Yeah. But there's some artists that just don't write. Or they didn't write the songs that they became most famous for. And then like I was watching like Babyface. I was watching this thing on YouTube. If you go look it up, it's like Babyface sings his greatest hits. And you think that he gonna be singing like the songs that he put out on his albums, but he just starts singing like songs that you thought were other people's. Like those are his songs, man. All type of songs, bro. Yeah. TJ says a lot of class sleep on Babyface country album. Bro has my favorite cover of Fire and Rain. Yeah. Kamasa Juice. I respect that. Yeah, R. Kelly a sick dude, man. So I don't like you're never gonna hear me saying free R. Kelly, free P. Diddy, like that. It is what it is with them, man. Ju says, what up, brother? Trying to get to where you are off that hamster wheel. Yeah, me too. But I'm milking it for all I can for now, man. There ain't nothing I could do. I gotta work, so I'm just milking the hell out of it, man. I'm getting all I could get. I'm getting everything I could get. And more. Q says, I can understand singers, but rappers still in lyrics is diabolical. That's why I lost respect for Drake. Yeah, Drake will steal your whole damn song, man. And then call it a reference track, but it's like, it's crazy. Shit he was doing, man. Thomas Marshall, salute. You on vertical. You on the vertical one, Thomas. Yep, salute, man. Blizzard's in the building. Big Bro says Prince is the greatest for me. Widest variety of range, broadest spectrum. Yep. And you can't he was a genius at playing guitar, man. Genius, man. Look at Uncle here. Yep. Reference track. That's right. That's what they do. You hear your song, you hear your shit, and then all of a sudden it's a reference track and it's on his album. Same melody, same words, everything, man. But he making millions and millions. What was the last deal he signed? $400 million. Crazy, man. There you go. Word. That's what's up. He said I switched to the other one. Yeah, Drake. 400 million. I don't know. I think they was about to sign another deal or something, but in rap, that's supposed to be a no, but it's not. Shit has changed. Join the panel if y'all want to come up, man. It's here. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I don't like Drake. It's I'm not gonna say that I hate Drake though, but I would say that the sing-songy songs is okay to bop your head to. I ain't gonna lie. They're okay to bop your head to. He said he didn't notice about it was somebody on YouTube that did like a deep dive into it, and they went and found a bunch of his reference tracks, and it's the original artist doing the song, then it's Drake doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, don't be that obvious. You know? Q said that's why MJ is the king of pop, because he wrote some of the biggest music of all time. He definitely is the king of pop. Jay-Z takes other people's music too. The Soulja Boy, yeah. And they thought Soulja Boy, they thought Soulja Boy was lying, right? When he said that Drake stole the song, but then he started singing it, and he was like, "Oh shit, you didn't tell me what's really going on." Yeah. Even in Hills, many of Prince's women were taller than him. He still put him like, yeah, he did. He had some bad women, bro. Yeah. That's why I say it is what it is. I don't like what they call that. What they say he was like androgynous, right? It's where I don't even know the true definition of it, man. I don't feel like looking it up. All I know is that they would wear makeup, paint their nails. The men, but they're not gay. And maybe that's what's wow, I didn't even think about that. Maybe that's what's coming back now with all these dudes painting their nails and stuff. I don't mess with it. I don't like it, but Prince, they used to have the hair, and then they would put whatever you call that around the eyes, paint their nail, dress kind of with lace on and shit. That's androgynous, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's called androgynous. But they be pulling some bad chicks, man. They wasn't gay at all. I heard Prince, like, remember, who was that? Charlie Murphy. He said Prince was a Prince. He ain't take no shit. Yeah. Juice says I like Drake. He lost that diss record battle with Kendrick Lamar, but he got gems in his discography. Yeah, I don't like the hard shit he do. Like I said, I like like Kendrick said, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You know, and he may be tough. I don't know, but it was word for word his song. Yeah, and that's you see it a lot. You see it a lot, but you could tell the difference when somebody's doing it because you see it a lot in rap where they'll take a line from one artist, but it's more like a big up. You know, you're bigging up that person, but you're taking the whole damn near song. That's thievery, you know. Kurt Cobain pen is I know I don't think I ever listened to any of Kurt Cobain. I may have, man. I may have just maybe like on the radio at work or something. People play different stuff. But he was the lead singer for a group, right? That's the one that offed itself, I think. The Sixers have a player that paints his nails. What the F? To each his own. I just don't fuck with it. Don't the quarterback from Chicago do it too? I think. Drew says, in my opinion, the greatest songwriter, Smokey Robinson. Yes. Damn. Yep. Greatest poet America ever produced. Yeah, he wrote some. I mean, he was young. He was young writing them hits, man. He was really young. Hitsville, right? Motown. Yeah. Stevie Wonder must have wrote his songs because how the hell he could have had see the lyrics? Oh man, Q, that's funny as hell, bro. Yeah. Now they want to come out with the stories about Stevie Wonder could see his shit now, bro. Like, come on. Ray Charles was blind too. Ray says Meek Mill said this in their beef in 2016. He had a diss track where he played the reference track to a song Meek and Drake. Quentin Miller performed Drake's verses and Drake took the whole song. Yep. Yeah, Morris Day vouched for Prince the same way, straight as a gate. Yeah. I never thought he was gay. Never. Never thought Prince was gay. It was a thing back then, man. I guess where they were from. And the chicks loved him. The chicks loved him. He said, Juice, I hear you, man. Oh, Danica, how you doing, Danica? I'm sorry. It's good to see you in here. He said, Juice, I hear you. Yeah, Smokey was a great songwriter from Motown. Yeah, he was 100, man. Yeah. Some amazing songs. Amazing. I think when I do this, I need to just get Nightbot to honestly just drop the link automatically. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna set a timer up. Next time I'm gonna set a timer up for Nightbot to just drop it. Or I could there's this thing in StreamYard where you could use the same studio over and over again. So I think I'm gonna try to explore that a little bit. So it'll just be in there and the link is the same every time. So it doesn't change. I gotta start exploring some things, man. Cause I'll be honest, man. Like since and I told y'all that before, like since I've never really thought I was gonna be a streamer, I really didn't do no background how to work this, how to work that. I just started streaming, and now I'm starting to like see that StreamYard just has a lot of different things you can do. Yo, we hitting up Twitch next week too, man. I'll be streaming on Twitch starting next week. Damn, my bad. I misspoke. The next stream is gonna be on Twitch too. It won't be next week because I'll be on call. But the next stream, the week after next, it will be on Twitch. Yeah, it'll be on Twitch. He said, neither did I. That 70 era was the coolest time to be a brother. Yep. Yeah, it's always cool to be a brother, though, man. Whether we get hated on or not, man. I wouldn't choose to be anything else. Absolutely not, man. You do fine to worry about. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Q says, man, music is a powerful tool, especially if you can write. My favorite artist right now is Rod Wave. His pen is magical. Mr. Hook, yeah, I like Rod Wave too. I don't like a lot of new artists, but Rod Wave, I love him. I'll be honest, yo. But the songs that I heard, yeah, it's like hood gospel, hood poetry. I like that. I like that wave, man. Honestly, I kind of like. I ain't gonna say I stole his style, but I kind of try to, when I write certain songs, I kind of like get that feeling that he puts out. I ain't never using him as a reference though, but kind of that feeling. I like it because everybody else saying the same shit. Everybody else is saying the same shit over and over and over again. Nope. We'll be multi-streaming. Yeah, we'll be multi-streaming. Because StreamYard lets you. Am I lagging? Because it seems like I keep like glitching. StreamYard lets you stream to three platforms at the same time. So right now, all I'm streaming to is YouTube, but I could be streaming to Twitch and Facebook at the same time, or Instagram or whatever, all at the same time, just from one spot. So I'm gonna try Twitch out the next time I stream. We gonna. I don't know, like if any of you even are on Twitch. It's kind of just different. It's like a whole different world over there. I think it's almost like the difference between YouTube and TikTok. Just different. Yeah. Thomas says, we're the ones that shape the culture, dress, and style. Yes. And the crazy thing about it, like, we're not even the biggest consumers of hip hop. We're not. But it's all around, it's spread all around the world, man. All around, the influences, has reached every corner of the world. What time is it? Travel. It's time for salute, bro. Salute, man. It's good to see you in here. When's your next live stream, man? I gotta be sure to pull up. I might have to set a damn alarm in my phone to make sure I get it next time you live stream, because I want to be there, man. Absolutely want to be there, man. And look, fellas, if y'all in here, y'all like scents, y'all like colognes, check this brother channel out, man. What time? Type mine in the chat, man. Type mine in the chat, man. So these brothers could subscribe to you, man. Cause he putting in work, man. He uploading a lot, posting a lot. And if you're in the scent, if you're in the cologne, you need to check this brother out, man. Cause he even be doing like this. Like, I like that, because you'll be like, dude, you got this designer, and then you got this clone. I like that, bro. Because everybody don't want to spend $100 for, a bottle of cologne. And then he's putting us up on game, man. Juice says, hey, okay, yeah. Nah, YouTube is my home, man. This is where my community at. Unless they do something, unless they do something against me, this is my home base. You know, Ray says my favorite artist right now is Rod Wave too. I don't think anybody puts their pain into a song better than him, but he got a little bit of a bad rep because he likes to sample his favorite artist. Yeah, nah, salute to him, bro. He making good music, man, and you can feel that. You can feel it, and that's what I get when I listen to music. I want to be able to put myself into it, to feel it. Whether I listen to sad music, bro. I listen to a lot of fucking sad music. Doesn't mean I'm sad. It just takes me somewhere. It makes it just takes me somewhere, man. Racist. He used the chorus from a Boosie song, and I guess he never asked Boosie or paid him. Yeah, that's not good though. Man. Says multi-streaming is smart, brother. I'm gonna start next week. When you go on live on one platform, you're limited viewership. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna be here, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and I'll just do it like that. And then I try to like link to each platform from the other ones. But I guess like I said, man, I'm becoming a streamer. I love doing it. I love getting up here, kicking it with y'all, talking with y'all, man. Whatever. But yeah, like I said, if you're gonna be a streamer, I like this here. This multiple aspect ratio streaming that StreamYard offers, and then it also offers you to stream in multiple places at once. So yeah, Joseph Blizzard says a person that inhabits both feminine and masculine characteristics. That's androgynous. And then he says Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. Okay, Nirvana. I couldn't name you a song, but I know who they are, and I know I've heard their music before. Yeah. There it is. What time is it? Travels Channel, man. Fellas, please, ladies too, if you in here, if you're in the bushes, subscribe to this brother, man. And then as soon as, make sure if he goes live, you check his live album, bro. For real. Good dude, man. He says Rod Wave got arrested. I heard I like his beats. Me too, man. See? And we older in here, man. We like that young brother. I don't know how old he is, but he obviously younger than us, making good music. So salute to the people that are still out there making good music, man. Even though we don't control it, so we don't hear the good shit. We hear what they push to us. Unless we go out there and search for it. I was like in DVSN, or I don't even know how you say it. Division or DVSN. I was feeling that brother for a minute. He was making some good music. He's got some good songs. DVSN or Division, I don't even know. I don't even know how to say it, but he was making some good music. His first two albums. So look him up, man. He made some good music too, man. Thomas Marshall says they used to have cologne shops in Germany with all different scents, cologne, aftershave, body soap, everything. Yeah. TJ says, all right, man, I'll catch y'all later. Maybe even this stream, depending on how long time. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be one of those long ones, man. Maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. Especially if somebody come up here, then we'll just kick it, man. DVSN is a duo, but they are great. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, it is, because it's like a producer and then a singer. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Russ is in the building. Salute, man. Salute, Russ. When you start your channel, man. Happy push. First, right out the gate, right? Right out the gate. When you start your channel, man. Let's go. TJ, when you streaming again? Thomas, let's go, man. This is the community, man. We building over here, man. Smash that like button for your boy Blizz. He says I'm enjoying yours too much. I got a Airbnb one video that's gonna be up tomorrow. I scheduled it. It'll be up tomorrow. The Airbnb in Santo Domingo. I got day one done. Santo Domingo, which is gonna be the colonial zone or zona colonial in Santo Domingo. So I've been trying to get this stuff done. It's just ebbs and flows with me. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get better at it. It's ebbs and flows with editing and YouTube with me. You know, some days I love it, some days I hate it. Some days I have some health challenges that makes doing this difficult. Okay, man. Take care of your health, bro. Vori is great too. I don't even know how to say that. Blix is a West Coast singer, and I mess with that dude heavy. Yeah, all right. I have to check some of these people out, man. See, I don't even know who that is. I gotta check that out. Let me see. Q's co-signing that. Wait, let me screenshot this. There you go. I'll screenshot that and go back and check them out. Cause I never heard of it, especially if they're younger hip hop. Cause he's saying he wrote for Drake. I definitely don't know who it is. Q says it's amazing how a person can paint a picture and emotion into words. The creativity one needs to do this is insane. I tried writing a song. It took me damn near 2 months. It still came out. Yo, some songs take a long ass time to write. But Ray right here, Ray is nasty with his pen. His pen is nasty, bro. Better than mine. I said that before. I'll say it again. His pen game is nasty, bro. And I know that personally. But if you wanted to write, bro, just keep writing, man. Just keep writing, man. Sometimes you got to come back to that shit a year later. You know what I mean? 2 years later. Just don't get rid of it. Just keep it. You know what I mean? He said, Vori, a GOAT too with the pen. He wrote for Drake and Ye. Yeah, I'm going to look him up. She says, I feel bad. It's very few artists I know after 2010, unless they were megastars. I just recently, earlier this year, paid attention to The Weeknd. Man, he's a bad boy, and I'll sleep on him. Yeah, I liked him before he blew up. My kids were like younger then, so they were like, a lot of the shit like DVSN. My kids were listening to that, so I started listening to it. I was like, oh shit, kind of dope. The Weeknd, before he blew up, my kids were listening to it, you know, and it was different. But I like him. Oh, Blast, okay. Blast, but it's spelled. I don't know why. Just say I don't know why you have to make it with the X in it, bro. How you ever get blast out of that, man? But damn, blacks it. What time says just way too many people in competition with each other in those YouTube space. If you're talking positive, you take care of yourself. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. Me too. But if you're a part of this community, I'm gonna subscribe to you. And I'm gonna make sure I try to watch your shit. Because for the most part, we're this is a positive community, man. For me, it stems from Sunshine Shoulder community. A lot of positivity coming out of there. There's some assholes that go there too, but for the most part, it's positive. So I don't claim even a positive manosphere. I just put a name to it, but shit. Like I always say, most of my subscribers came from Sunshine Shoulders. or board vlogger. You know what I mean? So salute to them. It's a shame that I don't know these new artists. It ain't, because if it's trash, you don't need to. It's a lot. It's trash. It's a lot of trash out there. I'm not gonna front. And I don't go searching for them like I used to. And I think that's what I used to do. I used to go searching for music. Like I remember, I like Ray LaMontagne. I don't know if any of y'all ever heard of him, but he sung this song. I seen it in a commercial. It was like a commercial with a little dog, and it was like trouble, 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 trouble. And so I was like, fuck. And I went and searched for it and found the song, and I just listened to like, and there was some songs I didn't like, but I kept listening, kept listening. Then I found one song I was like, yeah, this shit is hot. Then I found that he remade Jolene, which he did a really good job on it. He ended up coming to Connecticut. I went and seen him, and live he was amazing. Live he was amazing, bro. Like now some people could sound good on an album, and then but in person sound trash. But it's the opposite with him. He sounded good on on the album, but in person he sounded amazing, bro. And you know who else is like that? Kiki Wyatt. And they be saying she crazy. Yeah. Ray LaMontagne. Yep. I love that dude, bro. Good music. You know, good music, man. He could sing. He could sing. Yeah. Kiki Wyatt, though, like I said, Kiki Wyatt her voice is an instrument, almost like Mariah Carey's. The things she could do with her voice is crazy. I don't care what she's singing about, to be honest. This is one of the rare ones where like I don't care what she's singing about, bro. Just what she could do with her voice is truly like she uses it as she wants to use it, like a damn instrument, man. They say she crazy, but I don't know. I don't even care. Drew says, but probably my favorite new school artist has to be Bruno Mars. He's a bad man. Yep. Makes it good music. What time is it, Travel? It's time for sin. I agree too, brother. Just be yourself. Yeah, be yourself, man. Like for me, I'm never gonna, I don't know. I'm not gonna say what I'm never gonna do. I don't think I'm ever gonna be going viral, but you just don't know. You never know, man. You never know what's gonna pop. But we on the road to monetization. I know Q said he 100 hours away, so man, just go ahead and get them 100 hours, bro, before you go back to the other channel, man. I don't even know. I gotta check it. I don't think you got playlists though. I don't even know. I be watching your videos, but I never check for a playlist so I could just play it. You know what I mean? Like I did AJ's last weekend. I just let it play all day. And when I was in the room, I would watch it, and then I go just about my day, just letting the shit play, just to support him and help him out, because he was pretty close to watch hour. So hopefully he's over it now. Does Bruno Mars write his own music? I know he's half Filipino and they love him. I don't know. Michael Alexander says, I stopped listening to music a long time ago. That song is playing, my brother, man. Thank you, man. Oh, shit. The dog commercial, it was great. It was, bro. I don't even remember what the commercial was for. It was so long ago that I would say probably like, damn, 15, 14, 13 years ago, something like that. Salute. Beat Your Life is in the building. Salute, brother. Hopping out the bushes for like number 7. What up, Horizontal Crew? Yeah. Somebody covered Jolene. Yup, he did an amazing job, man. Ray LaMontagne is fire. He is, man. Y'all should all go check him out, man. I don't even know what you call that type of music he makes. What do you call that? Bluegrass? Something like that. Bluegrass or something like that. I don't know. Yes, I think the 70s was the coolest period in America. I wish born in the 70s, but wish I was born in the 60s so that I was the age during. Oh, I was born in the 70s, but I wish I was born in the 60s so that I was of age during the 70s. I was born at the tail end, 78. Russ says, I agree. I miss those in concert days. Yeah. I haven't been to too many concerts in my life. I think I went to like the Rough Riders and Jay-Z or something. I don't even remember because it was them days. It was them days. I don't even remember who was at the damn concert. But I think it was Jay-Z. Oh man. DMX, Rough Riders. I forgot who else was there though. But it was I remember. I know I had a good time. But yeah, I've been to a couple. Then the rest of them more like R&B. Definitely went seeing Kiki Wyatt in person. She sounds amazing. Kiki, who was it? Kiki Wyatt. Oh man. The dude that Babyface put on back in the day. What was his name, yo? He was smooth as hell, man. The white guy. I don't mean to say white guy like that, but I know everybody will know if I describe him that way. Who did Babyface put on, man? Damn. Because he sounded just like him, man. Each light says, hey, Russ. Everybody saying, what up, what up, what up? I'm learning about the new music from y'all right now. All right. I don't like reaction channels. I do. Depends on what they're reacting to, how they break it down. It's some really good ones out there, man. Juice indeed, agreed. What's good? Elixir Master. Yeah, salute. 63. Born in 63. Yeah, we got top 5 rappers. Anybody? Nope. I'm not even doing it. I'll come back to it. Hold on. I'll come back to it. Let me get through these comments. I don't like doing the top 5 shit. Yeah, he said me too. Von Juice. OG respect, brother. Another underrated R&B guy is Mario. Those are the best years to be born in the 60s. Yep. They came out together, but then like she disappeared for a while. Cause like I said, they said she was crazy. That's why I used to hear that. Then it's like she got blackballed or something. But she be doing live. She did the Patti LaBelle song, "If Only You Knew." She did that. She covered that. Like I said, if you ever get a chance to see that woman sing in person, the runs she does, man. Another one good with them runs is Jasmine Sullivan. Yeah. John B. Yes. John B. I never liked his voice. I liked his songs, but I never liked his oh shit. All right. I never liked John B voice when he's coming out with music. I like the songs, but in person he could really sing. He could really sing, yo. Unless he was using that auto tune. You know they got the auto tunes now where you don't have to do it like you could do it like live auto tune. But yeah, I was talking about John B. Thomas says he's talking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes, Brothers Johnson days. One concert they had 2 boxes of guns they took from people. I just don't. Damn. Yeah. He said he had to ride in the back of the bus and walk to school. Yeah. I be saying that all the time, man. People act like that shit was 1,000 years ago. Got people that are still alive today that went through that. You know, he's still walking around. I always say that. Are you still down? Yep. That was the collab with John B. Yep. I learned a lot during the 60s. Icy's in the building. Salute. Salute, gorgeous. How you doing? She says, anybody like reggaeton? Not really. If I hear something I like, I'll listen to it. But I'm not gonna say I'd really be like searching it out. I do like bachata though. What time surprise? Mega love shout out. So and if y'all ever see this, this means mega love shout out. So I know people have asked before in other streams. So just introduce y'all to that. I can't y'all too much. Wait, hold on. Can't y'all much, but lab to everyone. He said, what time says troublemaker in the house, Icy. Ah, man. Yeah, I think Cal dealt with segregation too down in Kentucky. Salute. Yeah, salute, Michael. Yeah, man. Icy on YouTube. Hello, my sister from Michael. Only you, Icy. I don't know, man. I haven't heard a lot that I like reggaeton. That's just me. I know what. I fell asleep the other night watching. I had Amazon on, and I woke up and it was like a concert playing, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was like the Amazon Music series or something. I think it's this who's Ray's talking about. But it was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely bachata. Yeah, I love bachata. Yeah. My life has been very interesting. Yeah, things have changed. Things have changed, and some haven't. Some things haven't changed. Juice says, Michael, you got me by a decade. I love the 70s, and I wish I was born in the 60s so that I could have been a teenager and a young man in the 70s. Not me, man. Like I said the other night, man, my generation is the best generation, hands down. It's no debate. You know, I know it's probably gonna start a debate, but I ain't debating about it, man. But everybody feels that way. What time says, you know, I love you, Icy. Yeah. Kamal says, I'm thinking of how to launch my channel without that $900 camera. My content is on deck. I don't know. I don't got a $900 camera. So I got shit. Might as well have, because I got the DJI and the damn GoPro. So I gotta really start using that GoPro, because I ain't buy it for nothing, man. Then, like I said, when I did the IRL, couldn't even use the damn GoPro, because when I registered it, I registered in my personal email. So when I went to log on to the live stream, it wouldn't take it because my channels are different. It's set up with a different email, not my personal one. So, but I fixed that. So next weekend, I'll be IRL again next Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll be IRL again. We're gonna try it out. I want to see if I could do the I want to see if I could do this Mars. I want to do this Mars live stream IRL. So you actually get an IRL landscape. So we'll see. Landscape IRL. I don't know how it's gonna be, but we're gonna get to see it. But $900 camera for what? What? I don't know, man. Content is on deck. Ever since you talked about Otis, I was sitting on the dock of the bay playing in my head. Yeah, that was my father's favorite artist. You know, from what I know, that's what he told me. I think he told my brother something else, but I think he was kind of like just he knew what we liked, so I think he kind of like went with that. Um, but yeah, I remember listening up from as long as I could remember listening to Otis Redding. My father playing Otis Redding, and then Harry Hippie. Yeah. They wanted to hang my pop in Kentucky. Yeah, man. We ain't forget, man. Juice is saying, hello, Icy. Rush says, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. Yeah. Quickie break. Quickie breaky. Come on. I look forward to seeing your channel, my brother. Yeah, let's go. Like based on the stories I've heard from a dozen elders, I agree. Yeah. Nah, he got some. Otis Redding has some hidden gems. I remember like doing a deep dive and playing music for my pops, man. Like before he passed away, like playing some music. It was some songs that he hadn't heard. He got a lot of music, man. A lot of music. See, I want to explore, man. Explore Otis Redding, man. Like, especially you can find a lot of them on YouTube. You just gotta keep searching for them. You gotta dig a little bit. Icy is saying, hello to Kamal. Yeah, salute y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all are interactive in the chat, man. That means a lot to me, man. Juice says Frank Tate, yes, that song is so visual. I want to go to San Francisco, Oakland, and literally sit on the dock of the bay without a care in the world at least one time. And honestly, like I said, I don't think I have a good voice, but I'm not shy to sing karaoke in person. I'm not gonna sing it on the internet, but in person, I always sing. It's crazy. I always sing Otis Redding. If they have it, I'll always sing Otis Redding, man. Otis Redding, I sung Prince, like shit like that. It's a lot, man. Just, oh my bad. Icy saying, what up to Kuya Frank? What time says, come on, I got $100 phone and laptop and 80 colognes to talk about and a 4-year degree in horticulture. I'm trying to make it work. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. $100 phone. That's what I started with. That's what I started with, man. Cheap ass phone. Not to say I made it where I'm at. I'm not famous enough, but for real. Just do it. Just do it. Just start. Just start. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Just start, man. That's my advice, Just start, man. I want to see what time, but I want to see you on the laptop, man. If you can, get on the laptop, bro. And then you could I don't know. I don't know how to use StreamYard from the phone. That's the only thing. I don't know how it works. It's messy for me when I try to use it on the phone. I tried a couple times just to set it up, and I just can't get it right. But from the laptop, it using StreamYard gives you a lot of other things you could do. Like you could put that intro in there, save it as a file and just seamlessly add it in. I don't know if you can do that with YouTube, going straight to YouTube. But there's options in here, and they have a free, like, you don't have guests on your live stream and nothing like that, so you can use the free version of StreamYard if you know for your live streams. Then if you got any questions, man, you got my email. You know. Old school TLC, yes, I used to love TLC, man. Love TLC. They were supposed to come to damn, I be forgetting stuff, man. My brain ain't working right now, man. But there's this big event in the next state over in Massachusetts, the Big E. The Big E. They were supposed to perform there, and they canceled. I probably would have went and seen them, even though my favorite one has passed away, you know, Left Eye. But me either. I can't whistle for shit, but I still sing it. I just hum that part. But yeah, he said I was okay singing Dock of the Bay, but couldn't whistle. Wow, yeah, Dock of the Bay is an amazing song. I see on YouTube, sister, we love having a beautiful woman in the chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. All the women are welcome here. Just want to make that clear. Welcome to come up. Welcome to talk. Welcome in the chat. You know, funny stuff be going on, really. You know. Anybody know Tinashe? Yep, I know her. Yep. Arigato, Michael. Arigato. Frank is saying hi, little sis. Watch the ships roll in and then watch them roll away again. Yeah. Salute. Neither one of us want the first to say, yeah. Actually, You Don't Miss Your Water might be my favorite song now that I just sing the whole thing in my head. Yeah. It's just so many of them, man. Like my pops used to play Cigarettes and Coffee from Otis Redding. Cigarettes and Coffee. There's a link. Hit the link if you want to come up. I hope ain't none of y'all come up already, because I haven't even peeked over there where the box comes up at. But it usually comes up on the screen too, or on this side of it. Ray is saying hello to Icy. Pink Floyd lovers in the house with a question mark. I love them. It's probably a couple in here. I know my brother was in here. He listened to all type of music. There's like nothing that he don't listen to. I'm not saying he listened to all music, but he listened to all like kind of genres and stuff. So yeah. Time to try types. That's good to know, sir. I'm taking notes. Say, hook the phone to the laptop, man. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It always rains when she's away. Yeah, salute to y'all music lovers, man. Like I said, I've listened to a lot of music, but as far as my taste, it's kind of like I got a certain taste. R&B, soul, Memphis soul. I love Memphis soul music. Motown. I love R&B though, man. What time I hear you, brother? That's a powerful word of encouragement to Kamal. Kamal, take heed. Yes, sir. Everybody should have active YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Icy says, I found Left Eye inspired rapper in Asia. Yep. Hip hop is alive in Japan. It's alive. It's alive here. It's just the industry is not going to push the real hip hop. It's not going to push it. You know? It's almost like the same thing we're going through with this algorithm. It's not going to push positivity, man. But there's a lot of good artists out there, man. The ladies brighten the night. What time says Blizzard? Thanks, brother. My channel will be changing next year And then we having guests as well, taking hygiene, how women really think, how men smell. LOL's coming. Yeah, salute. Salute, man. And we gonna be right here, man. We're gonna be right here with you, bro. Definitely, man. Shout out to Bar. Okay, I think that's the same one. Yeah, yeah. Salute. Left Eye was famous for burning down Auntie Rice's house. Yes, she was. Yep, she did. I don't know what happened to her after that, but yeah. Time be yeah, we will. Absolutely, man. Absolutely will. Racist. You like rock bands? I can't really say I got a favorite. I like some songs. I like songs. See, when we was younger, like in this, we're in our area, like we listen to a lot of the radio. Obviously, we listen to the radio a lot, and we would have to listen to like classic rock. We didn't have like a dedicated R&B. We didn't have a dedicated R&B station. So we listened to a lot of that music, but it still never felt like our music, in my opinion. To me, it never felt like we go to sleep or at night listening to 95.7 on the radio. And they play the same type of music now that they used to play then. And then like for an hour, some hip R&B would play, So we listened to it, but it wasn't our. I never felt like it was our music, because we didn't grow up listening to it, Oh no, it's just another brick in the wall. See, I don't know that one. What time says thank you, Icy. Love your content. Philippines Adventures and More with Mike and Jonah says we can't sleep on Usher or Maxwell. Yeah, Maxwell, Usher. Yep. Salute to you, Blizz. Thank you, brother. Thank you for being in here, man. Nat King Cole, all-time favorite. Yes, another amazing one. I'm an old school lover. Me too. Pink Floyd was old school dance music. Yeah, Philippines Adventures is in the house. Type mine in the chat, man, so everybody could sub up. We don't really do the sub for sub, but we all in here, and we need to support each other, man. Small content creators need to support each other. I'll say that every time I'm up here. I'll say that we need to support each other. If you get the time, watch. If you're interested, if it's your cup of tea. David Bowie, Van Halen. I went to school with a lot of rock and roll dudes. Yeah. I don't know. Did you catch that? What time did you catch it? Icy sung you happy birthday on the stream the other day. I don't know if you caught it or not. If not, go up, hit the replay. It was towards the end. Yeah, Icy on YouTube. Impressive. The heart of the 1950s. Nat King Cole. Absolutely. Wow, so true. Nah, Otis was the fave. He just wasn't the most listened to. Yeah. I'm in love with Marilyn Manson. Not me. Yeah, she died in a car accident. RIP Left Eye. Where was she? Honduras or something like that? Yeah, her and Aaliyah dying, man. Tragic. Her and Aaliyah dying, man. Tragic, bro. Thomas Marshall, yeah, she did that. Yeah, she burned the house down. I think that's what he's talking about. Icy on YouTube is saying hello to Joseph. Yeah, Icy. I like the old school Mason. I don't know. I don't like it, man. Another blizzard in the house. Yep, we deep. We are deep. There's probably a couple more in the bushes. What time he has a new album? Sounds like old stuff he does. Marilyn Manson. I don't know. I don't, was not. I don't know. I get what you mean. I actually like some rock bands from back in the day. Yep, Bill Withers. Yep, salute you right there with Ray. He said that earlier. Yep, Ice. I grew up loving modern rock, acid rock. Yep, class equals Nat King Cole. Yep. Oh, okay, good. He said he called it Icy. Yeah, he said he did catch that, and thank you so much, yo. Blizz, at what age did you start music, and what got you started? My brothers who's in the chat right now. Um, really, I ain't gonna front. Then my other brother, honestly, my older brother, him wrote a lot of poetry, so I just seen it around me. Then I see my brother was writing, always bringing like new albums home, playing them and all that stuff. I was young, um, actually writing music, but I grew up around music. Like I said before, I remember going down south, and and my grandmother lived right next to the juke joint, you know, but they be in her living room like playing live music, live like blues music, man. That shit gets in your soul, like live jamming too, jamming. And they all sitting around drinking out of them mayonnaise jars or whatever you call them, mason jars, and never forget that. I'll never forget that. Just been in me, man. Let me know how I can stay smelling in this heat over here. What time? Yo, I bet you he got one for you, man. Thomas, I bet you he got one for you, man. That's what I was talking about before. He's like, yo, the best one for the winter, the best one for the summer, the best one at night. Like, all, like, man, it's deep, man. It's deep, man. He be going deep. What time be going deep, man? Yeah, see, it's a mix in here. I'm glad to see that, man. Yeah, Frank Tate. He says he will always like Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix. I know Jimi Hendrix is a favorite of a lot of people, man. Hello, Philippines Adventure says hello, Icy and all the brothers. Glad to see Blizzard getting the support, man. Nah, thank y'all, man. This is all of our channel, and I mean that when I say. That's why I just open up the floor. Y'all want to come up, y'all come up. If not, I could carry it. I could carry a live stream. I don't even got a topic tonight. I'm just kicking it with y'all. Barbershop Talk. We just kicking it. We talk about whatever, man. I'm still upset. I ain't played that the damn intro they didn't play, but it is, yeah, like go live. Usually it says go live and play intro. And so I'm up here drinking drinking my little drink when I first came on. Talent, Grit, Soul, James Brown. Yeah, the Godfather. Yeah. Definitely got a talent, Blizz, in music. Yeah. My brother nice with the pen. My nephew in here, he nice with the pen. My brother's a good producer and arranger. So yeah, like I said, man, I think if we could have just focused on music, I think we'd probably be further into the industry um, than we are. But life, man, you can't be sitting up in the studio all day. You gotta work. You gotta go feed your kids. Some people do it if they got the proper support system. But I wasn't trying to be a starving artist. Um, I got family to support. So love Pink Floyd. So I just never dove deep. I don't know. Maybe it's not that I don't like it. If I hear it, I like it. I just don't be into it. Who better, Prince or MJ? I don't compare them. I personally don't compare. I have a favorite, and it would be Prince. But I wouldn't compare the two, man. They are both amazing, and they, like I was saying earlier, they both left us with tremendous gifts. So I'm just gonna appreciate what they left us. I know that sounds vanilla, but it's just the truth. I don't like that that comparison shit. I don't like it between MJ and LeBron. Or like, it is what it is, man. Because you could argue about that forever. You could argue about it forever. But me personally, I love Mike. I love them both, though. I love them both, man. I love Michael Jackson, man. I love Michael Jackson, bro. Like, used to be doing all the dances, everything. Like, we used to sit back in the day. CQ, you don't remember this, though. You don't remember this. You might have a little inkling of it. When Michael Jackson, they used to announce his videos dropping, like on MTV or whatever. We would be sitting in front of that TV waiting for that damn video. Like, I remember that, man. We would be waiting for that Michael Jackson, like popcorn, like it's the main event. Like it's this damn Super Bowl or something, man. Like, so, yeah, it's bringing that back, man. Good memories, man. Good memories, man. That was the shit, man. Yeah, just spewing random thoughts. Most fine supermodel, Naomi Campbell, back in the day. Same thing there, man. It's a bunch of them fine ones. Naomi Campbell's bad though. Yeah, she was bad, man. What times is Thomas? I got you, Thomas. I wish I could send you some, brother. It's hard to send overseas. I got that blue seduction, Versace energy. I'll just give you blends well with body chemistry and the heat. See, told you, man. That's a talent. To me, that's a talent. Yeah. He says their music is so different between them. It's hard. Yeah. For me, it don't got to be one or the other, man. I love them both. Man. For real, man. They both should still be here, man. They both should still be here with us. You know. Yeah. Just I don't know what that symbol is. I wish I could see it. Oh, I can see it over there. It's a hug and a salute. Little Richard made a lot of guys famous. James Brown, Rolling Stone. I think he has something to do with Otis Redding. Some way, in some form, I remember him influencing Otis Redding too. Little Richard, yeah. Oh, Lilith is in the building. How you doing? It's good to see you in here. He said, man, I got MJ. Yeah. It's just hard for me, bro. Like I said, growing up, listening to both of them at the same time, they both were putting out music. I ain't that old, so I was young, but I remember when they was like actually releasing music, and loved both of them the same, man. MJ probably has more hits, but Prince was on the same level, no doubt, in my opinion. Yeah, Prince put out some amazing music too, man. And he put out hits for other people too. Yeah. He wrote that big hit for, what was it, Sinead O'Connor. That big hit. Probably wrote, I mean, I know he wrote way more than that. If you could set aside Michael's strange behavior, MJ Rule, he's the king of pop, man. He's the king of pop, man. He said, "Preach, Blizz." I remember that. Yeah, that was the shit, man. Those were the good old days, man. For me, those were the good old days. You ain't ever gonna see days like that come back. Imagine if MJ was brought up with social media. Don't forget he was a superstar before. Yeah, he was huge. He was selling out concerts all around the world. People just fainting and shit. Like when he went to like Asia, Southeast Asia, whatever, they loved him over there. Korea. I don't know about Japan. Icy can speak on that, but yeah, they loved him over there. We loved him over here. Worldwide, man. Worldwide. But if Prince was on that wave, Prince could. He just wasn't on that type of wave. Prince was like ended up fighting the industry a little, you know. Yep. They were both great artists, man. MJ had it all, so did Prince. Yeah. Like I said, we were just lucky that they gave us what they gave us, the gifts that they gave us, man. They left us great ass music, man. Dirty Diamond. Yeah. Man, I remember seeing MJ on TV in the Jackson 5 era, and he was amazing. Yeah, I didn't see the Jackson 5. That was before my time, them on being on TV and shit. But definitely listened to it a lot growing up too. One of my favorite songs, Michael Jackson's Dirty Diamond. Yep. That's a good ass song. That's a good song. He's known globally. Even he's Filipino favorite artist. That's when you know you different when you cross cultures. Yeah. Ain't no denying it, man. It's no denying his greatness. Heidi Klum's character win me over. Juice seems cool as a supermodel. I don't even know if yeah. Heidi Klum's character win me. Yeah. I'll write that one. Man, I just seen a video the other day of MJ. It was like 15 minutes of him just doing the damn spin. People talking about how amazing it was. Yeah. They try to besmirch him, man. But salute. In my opinion, I don't waste any energy arguing any person who says Jordan isn't the greatest NBA player. But yeah, I'm not gonna argue about it. I got my opinion, but I just think the eras, you got to look at it by eras, you know, if you even want to have that conversation, man. Yep. Prince has songs that he never released. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, about Jordan, yeah. The great thing, Frank says, the great thing about music is that it can be like a time machine. Yeah, it brings you back, man. And I was talking to somebody about this. It's like, not only does it bring you back, but you can revisit the same song at a different time in your life, and it'll mean something totally different to you. You know, that's music. That's music, man. Same song, but just different at a different time in your life. It's gonna have a whole different meaning, or you may understand something that you heard and you didn't understand at the time because you had to experience certain things. Powerful, man. Music is powerful, man. Like we've been talking about music for an hour and a half. I ain't even playing it, but that's just how powerful it is, man. Like, man, if we have versus battle between MJ, I don't know, man. I don't know because Prince is gonna bring. We'll see. I would love to see it just to see it, but Prince is gonna bring every song he ever wrote for other people too. You know what I mean? But it would be good though. It damn sure would be good to see. I wouldn't. I don't care who the fuck win. I wouldn't miss seeing that, man. Heidi Klum was pretty, as I recall. I can give you. I don't know who Heidi Klum is, so. Princess Diana loved Dirty Diana. Yes, she did. I seen a video of that on too. Like they was trying to stop her from going up to talk to Michael because I guess her husband was worried about but she went up to him anyway and I guess she told him like she loved the song or something. But they snatched her up quick though. They got her out of there quick. That shit was funny to me. Yo. Big bro says grandma used to be rock. Yo, yes. They used to be jamming. They used to be jamming, man. It's in the blood. My dudes, moms could sing. She got a voice. She could sing. She ain't gonna be cutting no album, but she got a voice. So. Filipino Adventure says, Ice on YouTube, nice meeting you as well. Yep. James Brown's the originator, if we want to be honest. Juice says Michael Jackson was like 7 or 8 singing ballads with the emotion of a grown man who had been in and out of love affairs for a lifetime. You ooze all that feeling. And so was the little guy. Yeah. Yeah. Prince never had a special for his song release. Who's bad? Yeah. Good point, Juice. MJ's making yes, he was. Ain't no doubt about it. Justify played at my grandmother's birthday party. Wow. Wow, bro. Wow, bro. That's crazy. When I after going to see Jerry Lee Lewis, I tried to climb the gate at Graceland after having two. Wow. Yeah. What happened? I want to know what happened. Did you get caught? Yeah, salute to y'all, man. Salute to you guys, man. Heidi Klum's recently known as a judge on America's Got Talent, and the ex-wife was Sil. I still don't got the picture in my head of who she is. Ryan Frank, Q, what up from the Beach of Life? Q says, Blizz, how long does it take you to write a song on average? It could take a day, or it could take 2-3 years for one song. It just depends on it. Because like I was saying earlier, sometimes you just leave it, you just can't add anything else. You don't want to force it. You can't force it. So you leave it, and it's in the book. It ain't going nowhere. But, when then any writer's going to tell you, you're paging through that book and you come across that song and then something sparks. Something sparks. But I would say, Q, since you say you want to write a song, man, I think you just got to write everything down. That's what I was saying before. Like, write it down. A thought comes to your head, write it down. Hold on to it. Don't get rid of it, because you never know when you come back to it how you're going to be feeling, what changed in your life. You know what I mean? Whatever. I write down some of the dumbest shit. It sounds dumb, but you know what I mean? It may turn into a song a year later, 2 years later. I got shit that I wrote years and years ago that's just sitting there. Just sitting there. Maybe nothing ever gonna happen. I got shit on napkins, on like the back of receipts, like all type of shit. In my phone. You just never know. So all of it hasn't survived through all the years, from moving around, shit like that. But for the most part, just write it down. No matter how stupid it sounds, no matter how crazy it sounds, like, NJ got the moonwalk from the dude on Soul Train that later went on to be in Shalimar. Wow, fun facts. I had heard that the moonwalk had been around for a long time, but it don't matter. He made it famous. Yeah, that was crazy. Ride doing the way you made me feel it. I remember that. Q and D. I lived in South Carolina State. Is James Brown. That's right. My wife loves America's Got Talent. I forgot Heidi Klum was on there. Ray says, I was just thinking about why I started rapping. It really was just me riding around with my dad listening to BB Gum about state property. He left my ass. So first song he let me say all the curse. Oh, word. I didn't know that. Who didn't watch the J5 every Saturday morning? As I was halfway up the gate, a guy emerged from the darkness and asked if he could help us. Me and compadres, I apologized, got off the fence and felt like an idiot. Oh, okay. Still, at least nothing bad happened. Don't forget Fat Albert. Yep, Fat Albert. News, I quit watching for a while after they booted Nick off, but Clump is a reason I resumed. Yeah, my best thoughts used to come to me when I was high on weed. Yeah, me too. When I was younger, then I stopped, and I don't know. I don't think the creativity stopped, but it definitely changed. Salute Ryan. Ryan says, please type mine so Nightbot can drop your link. Yes, type mine in the chat. There's his. Big Bro says, just another manic Monday. Yep. Madonna, that's my fun day. Prince wrote for more people than MJ, but MJ had more hits because he was out longer. Oh shit, we caught up. Yeah, sitting on the toilet, right? Thank you. It is what it is, man. However it comes. However it comes, man. Icy saying what up to Ryan and the beach of life. Russ says mushrooms were better. Never did. They didn't do nothing for me. You know, mushrooms. Mushrooms, man. Q says my best thoughts came when I'm in the bathroom. So weird, lol. Probably more people than you think. You're sitting on the toilet writing. But I'll be honest, like I gotta sit up because I'm trying to lean for this vertical. Gotta get used to it. Thomas saying what up to Ryan, man. But yeah, thank y'all for being in here, man. Like I said, this is y'all show too, man. It ain't just me doing this, man. Y'all can see what's going on. It's the interaction. It's back and forth, you know. So salute. Big Bro's out of here. He said, love you, bro. Good night. Great show. Do far, but Janice got me going. Yeah, Javaya loves you. Yeah, love her too, man. Salute, big bro. How's everyone doing? Great, man. I'm doing great. I'm doing great on a personal note, man. I'm enjoying this, man. Like I said, when I'm not able to come up, I always think about doing it. I always be like, man, I should just do a pop up. I should just do a pop up. Don't schedule it. Just pop up, just in case I can't be on for a long time, man. But yeah. Oh, salute, bro. Again, congratulations, man. Congratulations on being a father, man. Salute to you. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's gonna be your greatest accomplishment in life. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do, man. Greatest accomplishment in life, man. Greatest duty, greatest responsibility, man. Embrace it. There's nothing like it. Ryan saying salute to Joseph. Salute. Icy says, as an outsider, just a question: how does it feel when, as I recall, MJ did a lot of bleaching the skin? What are the real thoughts and feelings about it? Is it something that you don't ask? Nah, we talk about it. We used to. I don't think we talk about it anymore. We didn't. I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but it didn't mean that we didn't love him. You know, whatever excuse he gave for it, if he had to do it or not, I don't know. We definitely didn't like it, but we still loved him. And I think that's how it is. I think that's how it is with, I'm not gonna say our people, but just people in general. Um, got a lot of shit talked about him. Some people, I think, stopped following him, but for the most part, we talk shit about him, but we still love the hell out of him. You know? No matter what, he was still one of us. You know, and I think when you really start getting into our community, you're gonna realize that. You're gonna realize that is that, you know, sometimes for good or bad. Sometimes for good or bad. If you one of us, you're one of us. You know, we gonna give you the fire. We gonna hold you accountable, but we still love you. You know. Race is my place of peace is in the car before I go in the house and get my daughter ready for school. It's like 15 minutes. And I'm either fixing a song or writing one. Yep. I do it too. I do it too. I'll sit out there in the car for like sometimes an hour. You know, not I can't do it lately, but yeah. Good question, Icy. Yeah, it's a good question, man. Uh, Thomas says sometimes all you need is some time by yourself. I like sitting at the pier, watching the ocean, looking at Bohol. Yep. Yeah, everybody's saying congratulations to Q. He says, "Come on, any thoughts?" Juice says, "I see those of us who loved MJ looked over that. Although people talked about it, but they loved him. Yeah, yeah." Come on, says Icy on YouTube. I found it excessive, but as Blizzard said, we still love him as the king of pop. Yeah, it. Yep, and always will, and always will, man. Most black people loved MJ before and after his color change. Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, sometimes I just wonder, like a lot of people are throwing shade to normal people for doing something bad, but then when it's celebrity and make a good song, it seems like it's forgiven. Yeah, well, some people will forgive people for way worse shit. You've seen the people saying free Diddy. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. You know, that's something that should be, no matter what, you know, there's people saying free R. Kelly. You know, so I don't know. But I don't think a lot of people believed it. You know, because I think I seen that one down there. I think his daddy messed him up real bad, beat all of them so bad. MJ said once that he was so afraid of their father that he would puke just seeing him. Yeah, that's crazy. Or at least turn a blind eye. Same alleged, of course, just saying R. Kelly, Aaliyah sounds familiar. Yeah. If you dig deep into it, it's a lot going on if you really dig deep, you know. Yeah, he said there are people saying release Giselle, just whatever her name is, Maxwell, the lady that was with Epstein. That's sick, you know. But her family probably still loves her, I think. Juice says I was a Diddy fan. I guess you could say, but hell no, I would never say free Diddy. Hell no, serve his time like anyone else. Yep. That's it, man. Because at the end of the day, they're entertainers, but they're not nobody fucking. They're not nobody special. They're people just like us, man. They do something wrong, they deserve to be judged. You know, if you're gonna forgive them, you're gonna forgive them. But my honest opinion, I just can't support anybody regardless they made a difference in music. If they are a piece of ass, they should be treated as one. I think we shouldn't make excuses. Nah, but people are gonna look at it different, I believe. It was like we were saying with R. Kelly, you know, music is the music. It's art. And if you start digging into some of of the greatest artists of all time, you're gonna find that they did some weird shit that you probably wouldn't agree with, you know, because they're human. They're human, and I'm not making excuses, but you probably wouldn't like anybody if you really knew what went on behind some people's the curtains in some people's life. Here you go. Yes, yes. Politics. Been waiting. No, let me stop. So people also forgive people that raided the Capitol building too. It's very subjective out here. It is. I'm live streaming right now as well. Salute Ryan. Ryan's live streaming, man. Salute you, brother. Beach of Life says, "Who said $900 camera? What that mean? I don't know. I don't know. He said that. I think it's Come on. Do y'all believe he bleached his skin or that he had whatever vitiligo? I don't know if I can destroy all of a person's medicine. I don't believe MJ did that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a crime to be a freak? Only if you do things to other people that you shouldn't be doing. But just for you being a freak, nah. Yeah, take that. If a person is a sellout or they use their fame or power to exploit anybody or anyone, the system, whatever, any exploitation aside from yourself shouldn't be supported. I agree. To some extent. I do agree. But I just think that and I'm not saying to support somebody that's a piece of shit, but I'm just saying that they're gonna be supported by other people. You don't have to. Other people is. But there's always gonna be caveats, and there's always gonna be people making excuses. There's always gonna be context that you see different than other people, man. Can't explain it. There are people like I don't know if you remember the serial killer days where I guess it was like the early 80s, when maybe late 70s, early 80s, when serial killers first emerged. There were women that were serial killer groupies. Serial killer groupies. If you can explain that to me, then like if that's possible, then like that's crazy. These women, there's probably some men too that were attracted to fucking serial killers, and they would go to the court dates and they would like write them letters and they would send them shit in the mail. And I'm not trying to stick up for anybody. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to see both sides here. But this is human. These are human characteristics, flaws, whatever you want to call it. It's human. Curie Frank, it isn't the line is when someone exploit and abuse anyone aside from themselves. Beach Life says it's realer than hip hop. Only if you do illegally freaky shit. Yeah, I agree. Like I don't support freaks. You know what I mean? My bad. That's why we're in the era of today. So many people turn a blind eye with people in power or fame. I get it. Like if it's criminal shit, but that's the difference though, because I think I said this before. It's like with not everything you consider to be sellout, somebody else is gonna be. Because I think I don't know if that was in my stream or not when I said that. But if it's criminal and if exploiting somebody, yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. I see on YouTube, yes, and others are pointing the finger elsewhere. That's what they do, though. In the context of most thing, someone Oh shit. Exploiting someone, manipulating someone, that isn't a freak. That's a piece of it. That's a criminal. No, that's a criminal. Yeah, no, that's criminal, man. I like to think that I would disassociate from my like of MJ if it was true what he was accused of, but my assessment was that the opportunity to try to manipulate MJ's naivete, he couldn't harm a kid. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? I don't think he did it. I don't think they had the evidence to prove it. He went to court. I don't like. That's my opinion. I remember that when the trial happened. You know what I mean? So I don't know who, but R. Kelly got convicted. Does that mean I don't like any? Does it mean that I stop? And that's where the, the conflict starts, right? Um, so R. Kelly got convicted when I was in my 40s. He started making music when I was in my early teens. I remember listening to R. Kelly when I was, like probably 13, 12. And I'm not saying what he did was right. He deserves to be in jail. Do I not like the song that I liked all those years ago? Or do I just say, fuck him, you know? There's a line to draw in the sand. There absolutely is, you know? But it's like, it's so weird, bro. You know, people take a hard line on it, but then some don't. Has our thoughts changed with our character standards? I think so. We live in a different world. We live in a whole different world. We've been exposed to so much. I think maybe what do you call it? Desensitized to a lot of stuff because it's in our face every day. Maybe that's the problem. You know, where do we separate people from their actions? Like sometimes people do bad things, but does it always make them a bad person? I don't really mean like killers. Some people kill for good reasons. Yeah. So I never believed a word. Human beings are becoming adult at some point. I get it. There are times before where we aren't that educated, but nowadays, what's the excuse not to be educated? There is no excuse. What's the excuse to not be able to cross-reference something to get some facts if that's an interest to someone? Just saying. It has to be an interest, though. It has to be an interest in it, in being educated. Well, if you're gonna expound on something, then you should cross-reference. You should fact check. You know what I mean? When did parenting change where you couldn't spank badass children? I don't remember exactly when it changed, 90s or something. Yeah. Russ says, I believe I can fly. You know, and that's the crazy thing about it. Say what you want to say. That song is still very, very popular all around the globe, not just in America, all around the globe. You know what I mean? Like, what's up to all the fam in the chat? I think that's the real question for every single one of us. And the line is not necessarily the same for everyone. You just have to find your people. I never had to beat my kids. Only took a look in a conversation. Right? R. Kelly was convicted, and remember he caught a hell of a break when he beat that case 20 years prior because the girl and her family at the time refused it. Yeah. I think the parents of the kids that sent their kids to MJ house should have been locked up. I don't know, because I don't think he did nothing. I just think they tried to exploit him. Okay, if that's too dark, apologies. Just thought of asking pondering question, and I thought it's a good opportunity to ask you guys thoughts about it. Oh, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Juice says, Beach Life, sub, brother. Beach Life says, what's up, Juice? I feel that RK was messed up, but I did keep that song on my playlist. And I think the only one you got control over when it comes to things like that is yourself, to be honest. That's the only one you got control over, like, is yourself when it comes to making certain decisions. You know. Like Kanye, oh shit! Like Kanye has pissed off a lot of people and done some and said some things that people will never forget. I would never give a flying fuck about how people feel about him because he was one of my favorite rappers of all time. He was never one of my favorite rappers of all time. I think I liked him when he first came out, you know. But it is what it is. Like I said, if that's your favorite rapper, that's your favorite rapper of all time. One of them. You said one of them, but as of lately, I just don't like him, you know. I see kids that don't go to school now. What do you think their future would be like? Tragic. Unless they have some type of amazing talent, you know. But I can acknowledge that he said and did some crazy ass shit that people have every right to be mad at. And he deserves all the anger. Yeah, I haven't been a Kanye West supporter. I don't think I've ever bought a Kanye West album or downloaded a stream or whatever of his. But I did listen to the music, you know, when it came on, you know. So, what that's worth. But I did like his earlier music. Support. He said, "What? Pissing on your girlfriend? Is it normal?" No, it wasn't his. That was different, man. Like that shit was different, bro. Shit he was doing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. But we've been talking about music for a minute, man. I never thought I'd do a 2 hour live stream about music, but here we are. You never know. Like I said, you never know where it's gonna go. And we can talk about anything y'all want to talk about. Like, so don't feel don't feel any type of way, or that I feel any type of way. It just is what it is. You know, that's what happens when you have an open stream. You guys come up. You guys are in here, just like me. I feel sorry for Kanye. I think the fame got to him, and the Kardashians did the job on him. He's not all the way there. Nah, he never was though. Like you see, like behind the scenes, like he always was a little off. So I wouldn't blame it on nobody else but Kanye. You know, but we're all off in a little bit. We're all off in some type of way, man. None of us are perfect. You know what I mean? None of us are perfect. You know, I gotta remind myself that because I know I'll be having some strong points. You know, especially like I'll be talking shit about the red pill. Well, I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be either. You know, so before I go climbing on some high horse, I know I need to check myself too. You know, none of us are perfect. Oh shit. I almost forgot. This one's been in the back for a minute, but I don't know, man. Top 5 rappers. If y'all want to put them in the chat, y'all can. If y'all feel like it. That was a question that was from like an hour ago. I started to come back to it. Yeah. Thomas says music is like sports. We all seem to appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't think I know anybody that's ever said I don't like music. I don't like some type of music. I know lately I've been hearing people say they don't listen to music anymore. And I've had my times where I've like just not really searched out or listened to music. But it's always there. Never gonna go away. It's always there. Ray says his mama dying sent him into drinking and doing drugs. Yeah, but I just think Kanye always been off. He always been off, man. Juice says KRS-One, LL, Jay-Z, Rakim, and Too Short. It's just, even this, man, it's just too many to name, bro. It's just too many to name. And some of them are going to be different. KRS-One, Rakim, LL. Those are from my early days listening to rap. I mean, you had Big Daddy Kane back then. It's just too many, man. If you go by era like that, Rakim, KRS, definitely Big Daddy Kane. I also love Big Daddy Kane, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to love Heavy D too. I don't know why I loved Heavy D. But they're all different. If you really look at it, they're all different. Nas, I love Nas. Black Thought, I think lyricism is crazy. Yeah, KRS, absolutely, but it's just too many, man. I don't think anybody out right now would even come close to making that list though, with all the other names on it. Even close, KRS 50 more years of hip hop. Absolutely, man. And Drew says ain't no half stepping. Yeah. He said, "What you want? Dope for dog food?" Big Daddy King. Oh man. Eminem. Yeah, Eminem wouldn't make my top 100, to be honest. I don't think. And that's not even a diss to him. There's just so many. So many, man. When I say rappers, I focus on the lyricists. Yeah. Like for me, you like Black Thought, Ray? You never know what different families do behind closed doors. My next door neighbor used to throw the couch out of the picture window, then just replace it like nothing happened. Yeah. You never know. You never know, man. What goes on behind closed doors. Yeah, Eminem is a bad boy. He is Eminem, but for me, it was all right at first, but it turned into like something else for me. Like the gimmick was up early in his career for me. Not for everybody else. I know people still loved him, but for me, it kind of like turned into something else. To where like when it first came out, when Eminem first came out to me, it was like the shock value. Like, damn, he said that. Wow. You know what I mean? Like the stuff he was saying. But it kind of wore off to me. And like I said, like I always said, my opinion, Black Thought, that 10-minute freestyle was fire. Yeah, it was. Absolutely was, man. He said, hell yeah, I like Black Thought. Yeah, the Roots, in my teenage years, the Roots, man, still love them. Yep, still love them. Different. Yo, MTV Raps was my favorite show. Fab Five Freddy. Yep. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe. Nightbot is working, man. Nightbot is working overtime, man. I gotta space these out, so they drop all in a row. Best rapper, producer, Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, or Dre. Jeez. Oh, man. Diddy, I don't know. I don't even like. I'm not gonna say. Well, Diddy got Mary J in there too. Mary J 112. That whole side of it. Biggie, of course. You know, Lil Kim. Jermaine Dupri. I think it produced just a lot of different. Didn't he produce Mariah Carey album, a Janet Jackson album? What else? He produced like all. He made some hits. Jermaine Dupri, and then you got Dre, who's also made just enormous hits. You know, so Diddy to Epstein. I see that down there, man. What do you guys think about Snoop? I like him. Not much. He ain't up there. Damn sure it's not up there on the list of greatest rappers. But I like him. You know. Racist. I believe Big L would be in this convo. Yeah. Thomas says I never liked Eminem. He just didn't do it for me. For me, yeah, it's like the gimmick wear off. You talking about killing your girlfriend and making your mother overdose or something like this. It was the shock value that somebody would say that, which caught my ear, you know. But then when it kind of like, oh shit, second album, third, I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. Not saying I don't like him. I still like his music. It's just not something that like I would go purchase or I would, because he's still dropping music. Yeah, he's still dropping music. Diddy's the Epstein of rap. Out of those three, Dre hands down. I think so. I think if it's just rap, yeah, maybe. But if you add in the R&B, then Jermaine Dupri is gonna push him, bro. Because what song did he produced just a huge song for Mariah Carey. I can't remember it. I'm gonna have to look that one up, man. Hold on. Somebody might know it. But Honey for Mariah Carey, Sweetheart. What else? He has some big ass hits, but I thought he had a bigger hit with her than that, though. But maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We Belong Together. That's the song. We Belong Together. It's like that. Don't forget about us. Always be my baby. You know what I mean? Like huge, huge song, man. Snoop Dogg is the biggest weed smoker of all time. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I can't imagine being a weed smoker nowadays. The stuff that they got out. Yeah, he did. I don't mean like cause if it's just rap, yeah, hands down. If it's just rap, um, I think Jermaine Dupri is just outside of rap. Though. He rap and outside of rap, so it's kind of like if you gotta look on both sides of it, yeah. But I think I don't know. R&B production writer Quincy Jones, Babyface, Smokey Robinson, Lionel Richie, or Maurice White. I don't know who Maurice White is. I know everybody else up there. Who's Maurice White? Look, Google. How Mariah deserves a special lifetime achievement award for her concert. Yeah, yeah. It said that she didn't want to be singing that stuff she was singing early on in her career. You know what I mean? She wanted to be doing the hip hop stuff, but oh, okay, you got me. Earth, Wind, and Fire, founder, singer. Okay, anyone heard of Ren? Salute. I love that y'all so interactive in here, man. It's like third shift. It's like the third shift is in the building. I don't think I'm gonna stay up here too long. I gotta get up early. Set an alarm. I know I said 4 hours, but nah. Let's go by what I be feeling, man. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'll probably stay another 9 minutes. So I'll probably stay 2.5 hours with y'all. It's going on 2 a.m. I think I'm gonna get up at what time am I gonna get up? Let's see. Probably 5:30. Around there. I mean the goddess even appeared in State Property too, yeah. I ain't even watched State Property too. I watched the first one. Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Oof. Y'all hit me up behind the scenes, man. Like I said, come on. When you get your channel up and running, man, you need anything, hit me up. Everyone to collab, hit me up. It's real. No problem. I'll make the time, bro. No doubt about it. And that goes for anybody, man. That goes for any of y'all. If I got the time, y'all want to collab, Ray, when you get your channel up and running, you already know that. Just hit me up, man. I'll be around. Don't be shy. Don't feel like you asking too much or anything like that. I could only say no if I'm busy. You know what I mean? But don't take it the wrong way, man. I think as far as lyricists, there's no better rapper than us. Yeah. I think for me it's Black Thought. Yeah, I think for me it's Black Thought. He's different, paints a picture different. But I like both of them though. Yeah, I like both of them. Yeah, me too. I agree. Silent Night by the Temptations. Yeah. For me it's definitely Silent Night by the Temptations. And I ain't even really I'm not celebrating Christmas like that, but that song still, I still feel that song when it plays. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about those red light parties in the basement. Nah, nah. Different eras when we were throwing parties in the basement. It's different eras, but probably was the same. It probably was the same shit going on though. Danica says, "I like Mary J. I like the song Mary J. Without You." Title song is Without You. Juices, I tried, but Nas never did it for me. But he always had a rabid following. Much respect. Yeah, I love Nas. I love Nas. He's still putting out music. Still putting out music, bro. Still putting out good music. Yeah, I remember when he first came out, I was like, what? This dude is nice. Not he is nice with the wordplay, bro. But it's so many. There's so many Run DMC Christmas carols. Like, I would hate to be born in this era though. And nothing against him. I'm pretty sure he's great too, whoever likes him. But like, imagine NBA young boy being the biggest like rapper out. I mean, I don't actually know if he is now, but it seems like that's the type of shit that they listen to. So I just and compare that to what we were able to witness growing up. The music. Who's the biggest R&B act out right now? I don't even know. But compare that to even like the 2000 teens, who was out then, the 2000s, the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, and just go back and be like, damn, we really screwed this. Yeah, we did it, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. We allowed this to happen. Ain't no good, like ain't no music like the music we were raised on. Man. Just not around anymore, man. Just not. R&B. Chris Brown is consistently, but some people would say Drake. I like some of Chris Brown's music, but you ain't comparing him to what we had going on in especially in the 80s, the 70s. Just not the 80s Luther. Like, no, bro, not even close. Marvin Gaye, like it's just he's great. I guess he sells a lot of albums, but it's just not. Those days ain't coming back. No, I know, bro. I know, nephew. I know. I was just you said it, so I was just started using it in my what I was already gonna say. I just gotta had the name to say to be honest. But you know, it's just not. It's never gonna be that. Especially this dude right here. Like, but I'm about to get up out of here. I keep hitting this mic, but thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for always showing up for us in this community. For me, Blizzard Abroad, I appreciate y'all. I won't. I will not be streaming next week unless I do a pop-up stream. If I do a pop-up stream, it means it's not going to be scheduled. There'll be probably no notification until I do live, and that all just depends on my schedule because I'll be on call next week. I'll be around though. If you guys are doing something, I might be in the bushes, I might be out front, but I'll be there. You know, if you post something, let me know. Um, and if you wanna collab, like I said, reach out, man, because we're all here for each other. This is the positive manosphere. It's not about me; it's about us as a team. We still, yeah. He said, "Pop up, Blizz." Yeah, I pull up on y'all, but nah, for real, it's just my schedule, man. If I could do it every week like I was doing it before, I would. I just can't. And I want to focus on like making, putting out vlogs. So I said I got one. Look out! I got one tomorrow. It's an Airbnb I stayed in Santo Domingo. It's got the price. It's got the link. So if you guys ever go there, look it up. $53, $56 a night Airbnb in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. That'll be up tomorrow. If you guys want to check that out. If you like it, like, share, share it. Like I said, Ray, I'm waiting for your channel, man. Juice, I'm waiting for yours. I'm waiting for Kamal, Thomas, all of y'all, man. Russ, you know, Danica has a channel. If y'all want to check her out, she got a channel, man. She hasn't never typed mine in the chat yet, though. I don't think. I'll read these and then I'll get out of here. Blizz, how many watch hours are you away from monetize? I fell down. I was like 700 down. Now I'm like, I need like 300 and some change. So we working our way back, man. Like, and as long as we keep having live streams like this, you know, some people will get all those hours in one night. Me, I don't get it, and I'm not really looking for it. I like how this is. I like being able to manage the chat and to be interactive with y'all, because when you get big and you got 1,000 people, like y'all, I wouldn't be reading y'all. I wouldn't be able to read y'all chat right now because it would just be flying by so fast. So I like this. Hopefully one day, honestly, we'll get there. But for now, I enjoy this. You know, I really do, man. He says, all good, Blizz. Hit us up when you can. I will, man. All right, man. But with that being said, man, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. This has been Blizzard Abroad, man. Barbershop Talk. Talked about music for 2.5 hours. Who knew? Who knew? Like I said, we could talk about anything here, man. We could talk about anything here, man. But there's always going to be an open space. There's always going to be an open panel. Maybe some nights we might squeeze it down, you know. But that's what I'm building my channel on. This is our space. This is our space to come talk, kick it, relax, unwind, get some shit off your chest if you need to, you know, or just sit in the bushes and listen while you at work, man. So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for showing up, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to the chat always, man. Salute to, you know, everybody else that's been supporting this channel, man. You know, with that being said, man, Blizzard Abroad, I'm out, man. Y'all have a good night, man.